A blind man would be better.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh.
Ah!
Ah, yes. So give Yennefer some friendly advice, would you? She'll listen to you.
Aha! There you are.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not. All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you. And go. And at Ciri's.
And that was from the heart.
And unlike Eilhart, we can promise you this. And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. At last. Betray me, and I will.
Bollocks!
But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future. But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Control yourself!
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
Did I?
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Do you really think I will run to warn the man who gouged my eyes out?
Don't mention it. Believe me, I'm prepared to do much more to be rid of Radovid. Don't worry, it's only a matter of time in your case. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest, and a measure of wonder.
Fine then, so long as he does not interrupt, even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
Found it!
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Go back! Leave me in peace.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humour. Now listen carefully. Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress? Hello, Triss.
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
Here, take this. I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression. I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood? I don't recall you having these doubts when he was healing you.
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
I hadn't intended it.
I hope you don't plan to muck about in this carrion now.
I lost control of her when the war broke out. I've no notion where she is. I say, look at this.
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct?
I'll get her. I'll never be imprisoned again. Never!
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Is foreplay that important to you? It appears I must do everything for you.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
I've been better.
I've no mercy for your kind.
Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel, keep looking. It must be here. Kings die, realms fall, but magic endures. Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
Look what the cat dragged in. Fringilla Vigo.
Mistake! No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes. No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now.
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Oh, my.
Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Ready? Realise, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them.
Really? Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands? Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment? She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. So she's not told you anything. What about personal plans?
Spare me, please!
Stand here, and let no one pass! Stop playing the jester and listen to me carefully.
That is why he may very well choose to torture you, even if you brought me to him in chains. Just because. That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors. That settles the score.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. The more boring of the two. The scan's echo is strongest here.
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. There are times I doubt you 3 realise how it looks.
There is none. There you are.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end.
To surrender me to Radovid? I'd sooner die!
To you, not to Geralt. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Firlan of the elven legend. Do you literally read nothing?
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue on precious stones.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it? Watch this.
Arahan Luma!
We are saddened our dear Kira will not join in this endeavour, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning. We are saddened our dear sisters Kira and Sheila will not join in this endeavour, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning. We are saddened our dear Sheila will not join in this endeavour, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning.
We came here for a reason. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain and ship. Well, what is it? What? What do you want? Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
What is your decision? Will you join us? What of Fringilla?
What's happened? So quiet all of a sudden? Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote. Why don't you tell me about the Emperor? He's apparently become terribly attached to you.
Witcher.
Wonderful. That leads Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer, if this is untrue...
Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it? Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss... well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realise which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it. You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure? You believe I... Do not remember we were once lovers.
You do not deserve to live! You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up.
You may go. I know you've things to do. I shall find my own way back.
You needed merely to ask.
You shan't take me alive! You stood to gain. That is why you saved me. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass.
You will not take me!
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
You're not her type. You've something of a persecution complex.